There are hundreds of thousands of students who are learning online in grades K through 12 today, which is a really exciting growth. Here at Connections Academy, we actually started almost 9 years ago with 400 students. Next year will be over 25,000 full-time students. That just shows the kind of growth that we've experienced. Why are these students choosing to do this? It's because it's meeting their needs. It's making school fun again. It's giving them the flexibility to learn with their own schedule. And parents are online, students are online, they get it. And now it's finally come to their local school. A really good thing about the growth of education is that parents now have choices. There was time when there might have only been one option, maybe two. Now there are many. But on the other hand, this means that parents really have to think about, what's the difference between virtual schools? How do I decide what school is right for me? We at Connections Academy would first like to say that teachers are really what makes us special. Everybody has teachers. They're all going to tell you they have great teachers. But our teachers are central to our program. This is not something where you're just doing it on your own. You're sitting in front of a computer and the teacher is some 800 number that you could talk to anybody. Our teachers get to know you. Our teachers are specially trained. They really bring our program to life. But in addition to that, we think we have the best technology of any program out there. Our learning management system is so powerful. It allows you to keep your schedule on track. It delivers exciting multimedia engaging content. It's got lessons that are live over the internet. It's got message boards. It's got all kinds of community activities. It's got the best chess club out there. So we really hope that parents take a look at our teachers, our technology, our curriculum that we think is second to none, and also the whole community that really brings their school experience to life. Connections Academy isn't just for one type of student. We have gifted students who are excelling in all of their subjects and may be learning many years beyond their age level. We have students who are athletes who are competing in premier competitions around the world. We have students who are actors and actresses. But we also have many students who have health issues, who may have schools that are not able to meet their needs, who are just struggling and need a little extra help. So one of the things that makes Connections Academy really special is that it can meet the needs of every student, not just some students. I think one of the most compelling aspects to a virtual school is that it actually creates a bond between the teacher and the student that's much more powerful many times than what is available in the classroom. Teachers are faced with trying to learn about 15, 20, 30, in some classes even 40 students. In our world, the teacher actually has time to talk to the student, to learn about them, to learn about their family and their needs, and use our technology to really create a program that really meets the needs of that student. So I think this is what virtual education is bringing that's so exciting for meeting these students' needs. People sometimes wonder, how did we get virtual schooling in grades K through 12? Where did it come from? And actually, there have been programs in place, often called correspondence courses, particularly in high school, that have been around for a long time, usually paper-based. And of course, they didn't have the same kind of experience because you didn't have technology in place. You didn't have the internet. So people would mail things back and forth. They might talk on the phone periodically. The internet, of course, transformed it all. Higher education showed us the way. They showed us that students could learn online just as effectively in the classroom. But now we've been able to modify that to really make it work for students as young as 5 or 6, but all the way up through high school seniors. Connections Academy was started by a very small group of people almost 10 years ago, early 2001. And I can tell you that when we first started it, we really had no idea how powerful this was going to be. We knew online could be exciting. We knew what had happened for our students in colleges and universities online. But it was even hard for us, frankly, to understand how much this was going to change students' lives. And so we thought that this would be a program that maybe only certain kids would like or certain families would like. What we found now is that this can benefit so many more families and students because the technology is so powerful, the curriculum is so personalized, and I think that's been our greatest reward in starting this, is so many lives that we've really touched. And I think we just had no idea at the time that we were really going to make such a difference. We're really proud of that. Some educators seem to be really threatened by the idea of online learning, of virtual schools. They seem to think that traditional schooling is going to just disappear, that everyone is going to not have any opportunity to interact in person with a teacher, that the classroom is going to go away. We would say this is not going to happen. Virtual schools, online learning, we do think that this is going to change the classroom experience. It's going to be more a part of what students have, even when they go to a traditional school. Some students, of course, are going to go completely online, but there's always going to be a place for a fabulous classroom teacher. We just want them to have a little bit more of our online technology in that classroom, too. We are so lucky in our school to actually hear from our parents about how they're doing, how their kids are doing. And of course, we've got wonderful stories about students in the Olympics winning world championships in their various sports, starring in movies and TV shows and music and all kinds of things. And I'm really proud of those students. But I have to say, some of the stories that really stay with me are the students who've had some type of struggle in their life. Maybe a student who has been diagnosed with a health problem or a special needs situation. And I'm thinking right now of 3 students in one family where all of them have some type of learning challenge. And the mom said mornings going to school was just miserable. Everybody's crying or fussing, and it's just miserable. You're not even wanting to get up in the morning because it's so difficult for everyone. Now, all 3 of those students are in a Connections Academy school. The mornings are a whole different experience. They're excited about class. They're getting good grades. Learning is fun again. And instead of a family that is just miserable, just even at the prospect of school, it's something that everyone looks forward to. And I think that's really what school should be all about. Learning should be fun. It shouldn't be something that you dread. Parents want to be sure, if they select a virtual school, that their kids are going to really be successful, that they're going to meet the state standards, that they're going to do well on standardized tests. So they want to know what's out there. How do I know these schools work? Well, first of all, every one of the schools that we work with are public schools. All of the students take the same state standardized tests that every other student takes. And you can see those test scores right on the internet, on the state reporting system. It shows that our students succeed, they're doing well. Often they may be the highest rated of the virtual schools in the state. In addition, there have been several studies that have actually looked at online education versus traditional education and found that kids in online do just as well as kids who are in a classroom-based program. And of course, students who've been going online to college for years and years, they can tell you that that online degree is absolutely the same kind of education that they could get no matter where they went to school. So we think it clearly works for students. Where is it headed in the future? I think we're going to see many more students have some opportunity in their life to take an online class. It may be while they're actually in their traditional bricks and mortar school, sort of a hybrid type of program. They might be taking their virtual class in a computer lab. They might be taking it at home. So right now it seems it is mostly you're at home doing a virtual school, or maybe you're completely in a bricks and mortar school. That line is really going to blend, and I see every student at some point in their K-12 career really being able to benefit by technology and taking a course online. That's really going to be exciting.